welcome back to my channel. My name is Vynicee Horsford and you're watching my real life vlogs. So on my last video, I talked to you guys about our telecommunication company crashed here in Anguilla, which is Flow and Digicel. They just went down on Saturday over the weekend, and the government released within hours that a mega yacht, which would come somewhere close to Sandy Island thereabouts, and would have disrupt or cut one of the fiber optic cables, so sending outage throughout the island of Anguilla and neighboring islands. So that's what they said. That's what they said. And yeah, so it was crazy here for us with that. Um, the ambulance had to be driving like up and down all day, the Saturday and the Sunday, because you couldn't call if you needed help. So they would, like, the two of them would just go to different communities, just seeing if someone needed help. And if the ambulance wasn't there at the time driving to your community, you needed help, you had to get the neighbor or get somebody to get your loved ones to the hospital. So yeah, that was kind of crazy weekend there. So it came back about Monday midday there about, and it was like really crazy because my kids, they were actually going crazy. They was like um Cree was like, "Oh no, not again!" And my daughter was like talking and asking a lot of questions, and my mom was like, "Hey, you don't ask me no question because you don't ask me no question on a good day. So don't ask me none today." Because, she's always in her room. And of course, she have her physics and all of them exams. So she's always like studying. So you never really see her unless she got to eat. So now she's out asking all kind of questions because she don't have the internet. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. But I could have definitely do without it. It wasn't a problem of mine at all. So that's that. And of course, we had some other activities from the sky. Um, it was seen throughout the whole entire region, Caribbean region. I would put it like right there. So yeah, it was like real activity. And what was so crazy about that is that I was at my mom's house that night, and um, we were discussing about the other lights that I told you guys about on the western side that came super close to one another, and then it just like start to go back from each other, like separate from each other. And right after this, whatever it was that came through the islands, on the south side of the island, it was these two big bright lights, and they was like going like that, really, 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 really fast, and then they just disappear right in front of your eyes. They literally disappeared. I was like, ugh. Everybody was like basically speechless. Like, what the freak is going on? So, yes, on another note, my sister, she has a baseball game today where it's the uh, Eastern Primary School, which is the Morris Vanderbilt Primary School, with the teachers versus the parents, and they're raising funds for graduation. So that's a little game that they're putting on this evening, and we're all gonna go out and watch it. And I hope you guys have a good entertaining time watching the video. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you a little history on my sister on softball and how she got started actually. Some years ago, she went to Christmas in July in Virgin Gorda, and it was like a party, like a fete there that's going on. and she party and she slept in late the other day, and she dreamt a former classmate of mine who was murdered some years ago. His name is Jardel. And she said Jardel came to her. He had like stuff in his hand and he was like going somewhere. So she said, Jardel say, Nice, what you saying? How you doing? And she was like, Jardel, what you saying? I got like you got? And he was like, Yeah, I got. And she said, Jardel said to her, Nice, you see the thing that you're doing with the kids? Don't stop it. So she's like, What thing with what kids? Because she knows she doesn't have any kids. So she's like, What thing with what kids? She's like, The thing now, what you're doing with the kids, don't stop it. And he was like, So it have something up there for you, so don't stop it. So she's like, What thing with what kids though? Like I don't get it. And he said, the thing that you're doing with the kids, don't stop it. And she said, he put down the stuff he had in his hand, and he was just when he was about to tell her what thing with the kids, like her friends were over her head giggling, and she woke up. But she said he said to her, the thing with the when he put the stuff down on his hand, he said, the thing with the children that you have, don't stop because they have something up there for you. And she was like, What the heck you talking about? So like I said, the friends were over her head giggling when he started to tell her exactly what it is. So she woke up and she came back to Anguilla. No, she always played baseball. She was always in baseball from school days, football, baseball, volleyball, whatever ball it was, she was part of it. So she came back to Anguilla, and like a whole year after, she's like, okay, so let's bring back softball in Anguilla. Let's do softball. Not being mindful of what Jardel said to her a year before. And she went and she recruited some kids from out of the primary schools, and then she got a camp and stuff like that. So fast forward to this time now, uh, she was appointed commissioner for Babe Ruth here in the Caribbean. And when she got that, she went home, and like this one afternoon she was just sitting, and she said the dream that was years ago came back to her memory, very very fresh. And she was like, oh, so this is what Jordan was talking about, because she also inherited like a whole huge amount of land to put the kids to play the game. Also, yeah, so like I said, at that time she wasn't even playing the game at the time, but she didn't have the children playing the game when he told her about this. So we was like, how the heck he know this? And like he already transitioned on to the other realm. And that's what I said to her. I said, so like sleep is a little brother of death. So when you wake in the morning, when you go to sleep at night and you wake in the morning, it is like a little reincarnation. So when you go to sleep, the soul leaves the body. This is like a vehicle that holds the soul. So if the soul is not in the body cannot move. And the soul cannot die. So the soul goes on and on and on. Um, when you go to sleep at night, you dream. That is the soul that leaves the body and visit other dimension, other realms. You meet with other people. You have deja vu. Sometimes stuff that you dream happens the next day, and stuff like that. So the soul cannot die. So once you go to sleep, this physical vehicle, this goes to sleep. But when the soul leaves and go, um, you never, like, it's never a dull moment. Like it never still. like you're always doing something still, because you could remember yourself doing something. So when you get up, you say, I dreamed this, I dreamed that. That's because the soul then went on to other realms and collect information and bring it back to you. So that is death. That is how death is. Once the body goes down, the soul carry on in the cosmos. So yeah, it's just the body that stays on earth. So that's how it is. That's how it is. So I know some people, they say when you die, you go to sleep. When you go to sleep physically on earth, you dream. The soul goes, the body is there, lifeless, but the soul is on doing other things. And that is how it is. And also in the Bible, you have many scriptures that expels soul sleeping. It have many scriptures that expels it. And yes, it have couple like in Ecclesiastics that talks about soul sleeping, but if you have a part of the Bible that expels soul sleeping, and you have a part that telling you that when you're dead you go to sleep, then it's contradicting, the Bible is contradicting itself. So that is one thing that we have to be able to chew the food and spit the bones out. So like I said, that's another video for another time. So we're cosmic beings, and that is why we need to sleep and rest, because the soul, the spirit wants you to rest here so it can go. And that's why we dream. And sometimes we remember what we dreamed, or sometimes we don't remember what we dreamed, or sometimes we cannot understand, because the soul visit other places. And sometimes you could remember, you dream you go to a place more than once, or you dream that you've been to this place and you know this place. You could resonate with it because you know it. That's because you used to live there. You used to live there. You know that place. So we're cosmic beings, and the soul needs to go in the cosmos over the rejuvenation. It comes back and it goes through our earthly experience again, and then you go to sleep, and then the soul goes and go back and forth, and until the day appointed when the soul has that day, it makes a transition. So that is sleep, and that is death. We cannot die. We are cosmic beings. The soul goes on and on and on. This is my sister event for tonight, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And her name is Vynicee, and this is her baseball camp. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like to hear me speak a little more like this consciously, don't forget to give me a message, let me know, and give the video a thumbs up so we can keep on rolling. So yeah, that is it for that, and have a good one, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mm. Oh.
Come on, Tasha, get this ball!
They said the pitcher had the ball, and he moved because the you're out, man.
The parents won, but the teachers put up a good fight. Who did good umpiring? So it was good, it was good.
Watch the ball.